Hello, 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 everybody. Mark Lewis Wagner here. Kickstarter, Graffiti Wars 2. Um, Kind of near the end of the race. Finish line is in sight. It's you know, it's past the middle of January, and I'm here in my Oakland studio, and I'm reporting out. This is my bi-monthly newsletter. And where I'm at right now is it's not going to be done in 2 weeks or a week, but it's getting there. And so last night I had my first proofreading with, I'll call her my editor. And it was great because she picked out lots of little teeny words that were needed to be corrected and, and all of that. And then we really talked about the part of the book where the two characters, Bernie and Birde, are talking, and they talk. The scene happened. There's two times where they get together, and the first time when they get together, I cut it up into three different sections because I'm moving through time. And it was great because I always knew that it was kind of clunky, and she confirmed that. And my goal is to see if I can kind of cut it down by half. So instead of Bernie being preachy about war, it's just kind of really going in and kind of understanding, like, who is he? Who do I want him to be as this character? He's a Vietnam vet with PTSD, and I was writing it where every once in a while he gets skitsy, or, I was even asking, like, should I have him get angry and kind of lose it, or just drift off? And what we talked about is that the woman, Birde, is in a very vulnerable place because she's now in this time flux, and she has no idea what's happening. And Bernie is this kind of benevolent, kind of father figure, nurturing. And to actually kind of stay with that and keep him as a stable, grounded character instead of moving him around or even making him dangerous, which would make Birde even more ungrounded and scared and everything else. So what I'm doing now is um, I with the advice is that what I'm doing is I copied and pasted, or I should say I copied the book, and then I just took out everything except the dialogue. So here's the part of the dialogue, like he's talking to her, something's happening. That seems to be right. And they're talking. So I'm just kind of, I was told to read it out loud, read the dialogue out loud, and just really kind of get into that and see what that's like. So that's what I'm doing now. Like, make it a little bit even like this, add a picture of her, because it's a lot of Bernie talking. You can see that. So, what's the essence? What do I really want to convey? What's not, what's me just ranting? Um, and so that's my homework. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm working on that, and wish me luck, and I'll be back in touch. And I'm gonna meet with Sunny again on Tuesday night, and that we should be able to get through all of this to the next level where it might be done-ish then. And I'm looking at all the rewards that everybody gets. And thank you very much for being part of this creative adventure. I've already started book 3 because I couldn't stop. And I kind of understand a lot of pacing and the flow. And I've started book 3 in the sense of putting in the text. So that's what I do. I load in the text on a whole bunch of different pages. And then once I start working on it, I'll get to one scene, and that might be a paragraph, but it might be like 4 or 6 pages, something like that. That's how I flush it all out. So wish me luck. Thank you again for everything. And yay, team.